Our coach, back on the road for the last time in the regular season. What's kind of been the mantra for the team this week here?
You know, we're just trying to focus on the things that we value and not getting away from those things. You know, we've had a good week of practice here this week. I've liked the way we've responded. I thought we were average last week. I think some of that bled into our play on the weekend where we were sloppy in some areas. And this week we've been a little crisper, a little more attention to detail. And you know, it's a tough road weekend, and to win on the road in our league at this time of the year, you have to have high attention to detail, a high will to do things that you want to do, and you have to defend very well.
Two teams that are struggling this year in Cornell and Colgate, but always a tough building, obviously, and two pretty storied teams as well that are playing for pride here.
Well, yeah, I mean, you know, the difference in our league between 2nd and 12th is really 1 or 2 weekends. So, you know, I'm not really concerned with that. I know how good these teams are. Cornell still, they had a good weekend last weekend to kind of right the ship. When we played them earlier and when they see them on video, they still look like a top 20 team in the country to me. Very difficult place to play in, packed house in Lina-Rank, a fun atmosphere. So we're excited about that challenge. And then after that, obviously move on to Colgate, and very talented team, younger offensive team, a little bit like us, but a lot of weapons, a real dangerous team they have.
And finally, Coach, what is probably the biggest thing for you guys between where you were in November and where you are now in this 8-game league winning streak?
Well, you know, I think our attention to detail in our habits and our systems and the things that we value is real high right now. I think we're making the game difficult on our opponents because we're defending well. We're not turning pucks over. We're staying out of the penalty box at a much better rate than we did earlier in the year. And I think it's tough to say there's 1 or 2 things. I think it's a blending of all of those things that more often than not, we're not beating ourselves. And earlier in the year, we were beating ourselves. And so right now, we're giving ourselves a chance to win a lot of nights because we're doing little things right.